This Let's Play features an adult using adult language. You have been warned. How's it going, folks? My name's StevenWolfe. Welcome back to Let's Play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Hopefully everyone's having a fantastic October. I am pre-recording this a little bit, but, you know, I can still wish you well. In the future, for that is where we'll be spending the rest of our lives, it will be October. So hopefully your October is going well. What were we up to in the game? I don't remember. Probably should have, I feel like I should have looked at the previous footage before doing things. Let's see here. Found the shredded body of Milton, Carnival of Death. Prince wishes for us to contact Alistair Grout, the Malkavian Primogen. We need to go to Hollywood. Right. Okay. We have 10 experience points. I believe I was saving up for 8. I can boost Haggle and Seduction. Or I could straight boost Dodge, which will give us a nice combat boost. Or I can save up 2 points and max out Dexterity. I think I'm going to do that. First and foremost, though...
Going somewhere?
Drive. I'll tell you when we're there. We can go to Grout's mansion. We need to go to Santa Monica first. And let's talk to... God, what's her name?
It's a nice night out, huh?
Yeah, don't worry about that. That was just me being me. Don't worry. Got a blood pack. That's my blue blood pack, though. That was weird.
Hey, need a date?
Hey, baby. Looking for a date?
That depends. How much?
For you, honey? 50 American dollars. Best money you'll ever spend. I promise.
How about 20?
Well, for you only. Don't go telling any of her friends about this. The girl's gotta make a living and all. Let's go somewhere more intimate. You lead the way.
All right.
Okay, honey. Let's see what you got.
Let me show you. Nothing like starting the day with a bit of feeding. Phrasing. Yeah, she'll be fine. If she'd get the fuck out the way. Did I have anything worth money? I had silver rings. Looks like an engagement ring for a girl who's a single day's ATM limit special. What? Looks like an engagement ring for a girl who's a single day's ATM limit special. Oh. They should have put the single day ATM limit in quotations to mark how expensive it is. Because that just looks weird without denoting the shit is expensive.
Thanks for coming back.
Need to
here's what we got today.
give you things and money. Not about to sell the amulet. There we go. Always be closing. And I can buy some blood packs, not worried about it. I should probably buy some blood packs just to be on the safe side. Okay. Let's go talk to Heather. See how well that's playing out for us. This should be interesting. Hey.
I'm so glad you're back. I've been waiting here just like you asked. Your place is, nice.
It may not be much, but at least it's mine.
Is there something I can do for you? Anything. Just ask.
Oh, good God. There's something you should know before we go on.
Oh. Are you married? Is that why you don't want me around?
No. You survived because of my blood. I'm a vampire. You're bound to me.
What? You're joking, right? That's like slang for something like catcher or some fetish term, right? Not like a blah, blah, vampire, right?
Slang like catcher, some fetish thing? Oh, God. I'm afraid not. My blood commingles with your own. The term for you is ghoul.
No, there's no such thing. This isn't funny anymore.
Don't worry. I'll protect you. Wait. How do I handle this? Do you want me to leave forever to love someone else? Don't worry, my pet. I'll protect you.
You will. I do love you so much. Whatever you are. I don't care. I just want to be with you.
Jesus, these dialogue options. That's great. Now do something to show me you care. Good, because if you ran, I'd kill you. What the fuck? Yes, always know I adore you. I share my blood with only you, dear Heather.
What can I do to show my appreciation?
Well, you know what? Tell me a little about yourself.
Me? I'm not so special, you know? I go to college. I'm majoring in fashion design. I think I'm pretty creative. I just started school a year late because my parents died. Car crash. I didn't really have anyone special in my life until you came along.
That's tragic. Well, don't worry. I'm here for you, Heather. Wait here. Don't worry. I'll be back. Do you have any money? I feel famished. Share with me about your parents. Change it. What the Our character's a bit of an asshole. Potentially. Alright. Let's put... Always be closing. We'll put that in there. Any work? 2 unread. Alright. Email. Repaid favors. Stop by my apartment when you get a chance. I'll set you up. Don't touch the butter! Brock-Foo at Silly Little Puppy. The new extreme sport that's sweeping the nation is now on a limited edition DVD. Watch superstars Iron Will McMahon, Brock Dry Hands Hines, and Margarine Mike Davenport as they use every bit of restraint in their body to not touch the butter. 1 bowl of butter, 2 contestants, 3 judges, and a hell of a lot of willpower. What the fuck? Alright, cool. So, I don't know if... That's weird. It's just a blood pack on the ground. This is fine. Don't touch the butter. That's what passes for TV these days. Okay. So yeah, we'll talk to Mercurio. Looks like they finally cleaned up the blood. Hey, buddy.
Anything I can do for you tonight?
I need some info.
Concerning?
People.
Who exactly?
What can you tell me about LaCroix?
Only seen him a few times. Way I understand it, the guy's untouchable. And I've never seen him without his muscle, that sheriff. Just so you understand, my loyalties are all but written in blood. So my opinion of the guy is moot.
Oh, still. I had questions about somebody
Who
else.
exactly?
What can you tell me about the Sabbat?
Your typical bloodthirsty movie villain variety vampire. A few years back, I was on bodyguard duty for one of the old boys. Me, a couple of ghouls, and some young vampire types like you. The Sabbat hit us. Tried to pull a dine and dash. Just 2 of us walked away. And 1 was the elder.
Shit.
Who exactly?
I actually had some questions about you.
What's to tell? I can get anything anyone wants at any time. Could say it's my calling. Till the astrolite. Wasn't anything I couldn't handle. Well, back east some shit went down. Big Apple can't go back. I hate LA, but what are you gonna do?
Fair enough. I had some other questions.
Who exactly?
Well, that's all for now, actually.
Anything I can do?
Give me some intel. Places.
Specific.
What can you tell me about Santa Monica?
Santa Monica's quiet, mostly. That is till you came to town. Not a lot of operators or police here, which is why I like it. Not a beach person personally, but there are some beautiful sunsets. Guess you wouldn't be interested in that, though, would you?
Not quite. What can you tell me about downtown LA?
Downtown's a mess. Always has been. I get called down there sometimes. Nines' people, LaCroix's people, a lot of tension in the air. A lot of drugs and a lot of crime. Sometimes I offload extra inventory, but I avoid downtown when I can.
Makes sense.
Concerning?
What can you tell me about some of the gear?
Specific.
I'm looking for a combat shotgun.
What you want is a Spaz 15. I got a connection for those, but I haven't seen him in a while. Think he's in Mexico.
Oh.
As soon as he gets back, I'll have a few of them. Putting together a dragon's breath, too. Sawed off. Spits WP rounds. Few nights' work. Specific.
Any ideas on getting a sniper rifle?
Not easy, even in this country. Military-grade sniper rifle with 50 caliber ammo can take a man apart at quite a distance. Makes the Secret Service nervous. I can, however, get my hands on a SWAT rifle. Give me some time.
Hell yeah, dude. I was actually looking for other weapons. Specifically a flamethrower.
Oh, yeah, I got a lot of requests for those. I blame the movies. Everybody thinks they're a riot till they set their friends on fire. They're not very easy to get hold of. I got a Vegas connection for those. Last time I was out there, I had to shoot my way to the state line.
Fair enough. Hey, what's your inventory looking like these days? Ammo. Ah. That's fine. Give me a couple of boxes of buckshot. That'll do for now. And a couple of mags of handgun ammo is going to be just fine. All right, you have a good one. Come on. There we go. I like shutting doors behind me. It's just more than a little annoying when the game is like, yeah, fuck your hitboxes. It's like, I don't want the doors to just dramatically close when I'm out of range. I want to actually have an effect on it. It's more appropriate. Hey there.
Where to?
Just drive. High haggle might allow you special dialogue options. Whoa, nines, hey!
You. What are you doing here?
Hey, nines. I might ask you the same thing.
Out now.
Are you looking into Grout's disappearance too?
You should get out of here. This place is bad news. Pardon me.
What? Why? What's inside? Huh. He seemed out of sorts. Might as well check out the front door. You look like a winner. Something's wrong here. Ah, shit. Bitch.
It is quite peculiar, the happenings I've been made to witness for my supernatural longevity. I am thinking of one unfortunate phenomenon in particular, of unique interest to my station, both as a professional and as a sufferer of this vampiric condition. It seems the stream of time has begun to erode the moorings of my chosen course of study, for the methodologies that gave birth to psychology are slowly disappearing. I find myself in an era that overlooks the physical component of psychological pathology time and again in favor of the sophistic practices of Freud. Phrenology, dactopintilism, and the rest of the old guard has fallen by the wayside, its champions all silenced in death, with my unique exception. Would that I could make my voice heard again, although it may be suspicious should I return to popular medical discourse 50 years after my apparent death. No, better that I continue my studies into the psychoses in secret. One day, may I hold up my own cure as validation of the methods. I am confident no cure for my condition, or that of my beloved wife, lies within our figurative minds, waiting to be unlocked by the correct combination of memories recovered from our childhoods. And I'm most certain it has nothing to do with the relationship between myself, my parents, and my genitals. Sorry, Sigmund, but I choose to stay my course. In time, too, may your star fade and disappear.
Rewinding for a second, phrenology? If I remember correctly, phrenology is the study of the skull structure, and it was widely disproven, not just because it was shit, but also because it was hilariously racist. Wicapog Thistle. This petrified reed was not meant to fall into the hands of the damned, but vampires can benefit from its shamanistic magic all the same. Increases defense. Yo! Perception at once shapes the mind and rules over time. Time, however, erodes human perception and in turn warps the mind. The mind is capricious, having various effects on perception, time, and the mind itself. With harmony, progress is made. Well, hey! Nice. Feels like I did some good out there. Might just max out in melee if this is the way my day is gonna go.
Another unfortunate casualty to tide of time, insane asylums. I lament their loss not only as brokerage houses for the breadth and depth of human psychoses, but also I shall mourn the disappearance of that peculiar environment present only in an insane asylum. That palpable atmosphere of blistered brains and churning bowels, the odoriferous melange of freely flowing bodily humors, that gently rolling cacophony of distant sobs and screams, the muttered cursing at perceived enemies, and the blissful gurgling of the lobotomized, like a newborn babe discovering the sky. I shall still find test subjects as surely as I find bloody sustenance in the night, but this climate, I fear, may never be replicated.
Right. This guy's a loony. Can't go that way. That's a bit silly. Door's locked. That door is locked. This is gonna turn into a shit show. Damn! Okay, so stealth kills are only... Stealth kills are only for melee weapons, that's fine. All the other doors are locked, that's not fine. There's a balcony.
Often I reflect with great regret on the missed opportunity that was my infector. Had I been conscious after the attack, I could have stopped the orderlies from locking her in the roaming pen. what I would give for just one interview. A few simple questions of the plague-ridden woman who met her end that dawn. Of course, there is no guarantee she would have been any more helpful than my current crop of test subjects, mewling wretches. Few could be called enthusiastic. Given the nature of the tests, I cannot expect the same fervor from all, but a modicum of cooperation would be appreciated. Animals. The one called John went so far as to gnaw off his arm and escape into the floorboards like some feral rodent. I still hear him scurrying about at night. He must be making an atrocious mess.
For a Malkavian, he's surprisingly functional. Someone's daughter's photo. Huh.
My studies proceed at a languid pace. I'm mired in a foul ennui as my wife's illness advances. My subjects grow restless without proper supervision, but I cannot pull myself back from this black depression. How many nights I've wasted now, gazing from the tower walk, pondering the frailty of existence.
Alright. This is a bit spoopy. That clearly opens. Hey, the hills. Or it's just a lighting glitch, I can't tell. Would it be appropriate to say, "Welcome to the madhouse, Batman"? I feel like that would be appropriate. Oh, shit. Probably shouldn't drink their blood. I don't know if their craziness will end up being a secondary effect. Hey! Great, we're back here. That is a whole torso. Alright. Wait, what?
After decades of solitary study into this affliction, I have learned that it is by no means mine alone. Indeed, the city is home to an entire society of similarly afflicted individuals with whom I've only recently made contact. They are an understandably standoffish sort, by and large, but I have been able to confirm with them that the condition is indeed vampirism, which apparently comes in a multitude of strains, each with a spectacular set of symptoms such as invisibility and even a sort of lycanthropy. Through numerous official interactions with the governing body of this secret society, I have concluded that their fundamental understanding of the vampiric condition is woefully lacking and mired in suspicion and pseudo-religious dogma that would make a Turk balk for its strictures.
Yeah.
Indeed, they seemed impressed with my studies and the eloquence with which I was able to present them. Apparently, the typical sufferer of my particular strain of vampirism is far from the vanguard of the King's English. So impressed were they that they even offered me an office in their government, a rather high office by the sound of things. I believe I shall accept. If nothing else, it should provide a lofty vantage point from which to observe the breadth and epidemiology of the affliction so that I may move more expeditiously toward a cure.
Holy shit. Cool. And now we have a way back down. Chaos like the mind can be understood only through the scientific process. Order, however, is only as good as the perception thereof. Time is the key that links the two and bears witness their ebb and flow. Hey! That's a puzzle solved. Cool.
I have accepted the role of Primogen for Clan Malkavian, the dreadfully winsome label applied to the particular strain of vampirism I suffer, so named for some supposed vampire father figure of old, more poppycock grown from a backward culture that seems interminably drawn to children's tales and the fiction of Victorian romance when it should concern itself with the science behind their suffering. No matter. For I have taken this office for no greater reason than to advance my research. I must make mention, however, that even among my would-be peers in this governing body of vampires, the level of paranoia and superstition is frightening. Their intelligence is not the question, no, indeed. As they courted me for this appointment, I had to suspect that their overtures were hand-tailored to what must be my obvious infatuation with reason, for the devil would do well to have such honey-tongued tempters. Even so, I could not help but notice the dressing of language these vampire leaders chose for their siren song. Whether it is born of habit, from addressing their unwashed, ill-educated subjects, or from their own deep-seated beliefs, their linguistic flourishes belie a faith in superstition over the providence of empirical reason that must be an all-pervasive theme in this society of darkest night. Damn it all, now I'm doing it too.
I really genuinely like this guy. I'm worried they killed him off.
Foreshadowing is a narrative device in which suggestions or warnings about events to come are dropped or planted.
Just doing that crazy hand jive. That sounds like fun. Oh! Are we platforming? What the fuck is this? Tarlfang. Or Tarlfang. This heavy fang can only belong to a ferocious predatory beast. You feel at ease knowing there's one less of them in the world. Decreases chance to frenzy. That worked. Cool. Ooh. Secret doorway. Well, that's 12 experience points. Do I put it towards Dex? Or do I put it towards stealth? Actually, I should max out my dexterity, because that boosts my lockpicking and sneaking. But if I put it towards my melee, that gives me an 8. Let's put it towards Dex. Lockpicking and sneaking are pretty damn helpful. It's also the highest we can get that, so... Accept. Unlock Grout's inner sanctum. Should be the red door. Yep, there it is. Someone is really having fun fucking around with that theremin. My God. Yeah, they're having fun. Morphine. Study material. God. Let's clear out the noise first. Feed me. Thank you. Bye, Felicia. So I'm hoping that by stealth killing these assholes, I can just not deal with their bullshit. Lab fridge key. Stop it. Stop fucking giggling. Phew.
As I expand my dealings with the vampire government, I have encountered a disturbing new symptom of this affliction. Frequently, in conversation, I will hear voices emanating from other vampires, voices that are not their own, but which seem to have insight into their lives beyond what I could gather from simple conversation. These voices seem to echo from deep within my fellow vampires, and I cannot be certain if this symptom belongs to my strain of the illness or theirs, for the voices are various and inconsistent. I dare not mention this symptom to my vampiric peers, for they have proven themselves true predators to whom I could be loath to reveal any sign of weakness. Indeed, these voices have counseled me against confessing their presence, and until I can confirm their source, I will listen. The information the voices have given me ranges from curious to frightening. The latter case is especially true of one powerful vampire whose name I shall not commit to recording in the interests of self-preservation.
I think his sickness is starting to show. Elder Vitae. Extremely potent blood. The hows and wheres of its origin are probably best left unexplored. And just regular hospital blood. Okay, cool. Stranger and stranger. No other goodies, though. It's frustrating. Understandable, but frustrating. Wait, is that where I came from? Oops. Yeah, that's where I came from. Alright, so checked out the experiment room, checked out the murder hall. This way. He recreated an asylum. Ugh, epilepsy warning.
Freeze! Hey, stop right there.
Eesh. Fun. Rats. Great. So what was the point of this upper hall, eh? Besides being able to look down on the afflicted. Or is that it? It's an observation chamber. That's actually kind of brilliant. I need a sword. I'd like a sword. Oh. Oh. Well, isn't this charming? You got platforming in my vampire game. Thank you. Ooh, he must have been smart. Look at the blood go. There it is. There was a bottle of
The
morphine.
voices have increased in frequency and direction of late. They have begun to stay with me long after conversation has ceased and are serving as quite a distraction. I fear others are beginning to notice my preoccupation at the vampire gatherings. I am thinking again of the particular vampire of whom I spoke previously, who I dare not name for my growing fear. If the voices are to be believed, then my caution is warranted, for they speak of his blackest crimes, both past and future. More than once, I have seen the suspicion in his eyes and heard the distrust in his voice when speaking with me. The fear must register on my face, as it is all I can do in these moments to keep from crying out in chorus with the voices. The voice... I am no longer safe. I know it. The voices have proven themselves authentic, and I have withdrawn from the Vampire Society entirely. My absence will no doubt draw attention, but I could no longer hold my fragile composure around the ravenous eyes of my vampire peers, especially not around him. The voices compelled me to make what I fear is a Faustian bargain, but I had to, for their demands are constant and merciless. I have secluded myself within the mansion. I know he will strike out at me. He will go to any length to achieve his ambitions, and he knows it, I know. I have taken precautions to protect my beloved wife. Her cure will have to wait until our immediate safety is guaranteed. The mansion was constructed with security in mind, but at that time I was not privy to the full range of vampire capabilities. The voices echo in the twisted corridors of my psyche, dark whisperings of a macabre and formless menace, the approach of which portends an end to all of this.
Huh. He's paranoid. Oh, I wanted to check the other door first. There we go. Oh. I think I should check that downstairs door first. Yeah, I should check that downstairs door first. A chapel? Funny. Famous doctor dies in accident, 28 February 1925. Unrecognizable corpse of renowned shrink Alistair Grout was found in his burning car as he crashed into Hollywood Hills today. Once nice compass, trust, loyal servant, but now the victim of this growing mistrust. Fractured surface of his paranoia, hearing the screams beyond the sewers. Weird. Devil. Starting to think he was more than a little off his rocker. Yeah, just a smidge. Oh. Fun. That's a boss fight room. Oh. Well. Yep. Okay. So the boss fight room is the only way to go. Got it. I don't remember playing... It's okay, I thought we were playing Vampire the Masquerade, not Devil May Cry. Ow. Driver's license. Kent Allen Ryan. Fun. Thank you. Right, not that way, this way. Isn't this charming? Check it behind the furniture in case anything was dropped. You never know these days. Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
Wishes and words brought from the same sea.
The fuck does that mean? Yep, have a good one.
Stop doing that. Mother shan't be too pleased. None too pleased.
Okay. Is this hallway still fucked up? Yep. Yep, I could live my whole life and not go back to this fuckhole again. Well, bright side. Found all the side items. This is fucking weirdness. This place sucks. Oh. Shit. That can't be good. Probably get the fuck out of here.
By the flames!
I'm not Grout, you moron. Who the hell are you?
Grout is dead? Pity it could not be by my hand. No matter. Soon your self-made kings and false prophets and all who bear the mark of the beast will be washed from the earth for the coming of the Lord.
Who the hell are you?
As you burn, tell them it was Grünfeld Bach who sent your damned soul to that lake of fire. All agents of Satan shall return to whence they came. Let this righteous display serve as a promise to all who serve the Archfiend Lacroix. I'm coming for you, Lacroix. By the power of the Lord, I will cleanse your black soul.
Yeah, whatever. Sit and spin, you edgelord. Alright, I should probably get out of here. I don't have an easy means of egress, do I? Nope, that door's locked. Uh-oh. That door doesn't look like it's on fire. He does, though. Good luck with that. Nope. Oh, shit. Bye. That's a little embarrassing. Oh yeah, I never checked this side door. Yeah, well. Oops. If victim drinks blood 3 times from the same kindred, they are blood-bound. I'll take a look at that when I actually look at the recording. Hey, Chunk.
Evening there. Something burning? Ooh, smells like someone burnt the burgers.
Never mind that. I need to see LaCroix.
Sure, I'll open her up for you. Jeez, I could go for one of them double-spaced burgers with the onions and the cheese and some bacon and a guacamole. Ooh.
Damn, that sounds good. Good taste, Chunk. I don't think I've ever actually looked at any of the other doorways here. I figured I'd try. My lord, you're gonna be pissed.
The Primogens still haven't been contacted by Grout. I thought I made it clear that you were not supposed to come back until we had heard from him.
That's gonna be difficult. If the Primogen want to hear from Grout, they're gonna need to hold a seance.
Grout's dead. What?
Yeah. Yeah, and some guy named Bach set his house on fire. Nearly cut me down, too.
Bach! Every time I think he's lost the scent. So, Bach killed Grout to draw me out.
Seems like Grout was already dead when he arrived.
Bach is a hunter. They stalk and kill our kind to appease their god. But like many mortals, their so-called faith is nothing but a conduit through which they quench their killing urge. Who else would have killed Grout?
Well, on the way in, I saw Nines Rodriguez leaving the mansion. Well, if he'd let me finish. Nah. I saw Nines leaving the mansion.
Look at me. Are you sure it was Nines Rodriguez? Because if it was, the consequences... Do you know where this might lead? Do you really have any idea?
No, but I'm not sure it was Nines either. Something was weird.
It means, under most circumstances, I would call a blood hunt on the murderer immediately. However, the anarchs of this city may interpret such an action to be a declaration of war. I do not want a war with them. This decision will take some time. I need to confer with the Primogen on this. In the meantime, I've come to a decision on the Ankaran sarcophagus, and I believe that for the safety of the inhabitants of this city, We need to place the sarcophagus under Camarilla protection until its contents can be confirmed. You're becoming quite indispensable to me. So, out of all my available personnel, I'm going to entrust the retrieval of the sarcophagus to you. It was quietly delivered to the Museum of Natural History a few hours ago.
I'll go at once.
The manifest from the Dane shows there was a small box from the same dig on board, but it was listed as missing. Keep an eye open for it. It may have been overlooked. It's crucial we get the sarcophagus in our possession within the next few hours.
All these tasks have left me a little short on cash, boss.
Yes, of course. Here. I can't have one of my representatives running around ill-equipped for their task.
That'll definitely help.
Here are the keys to the front door of the museum. The sarcophagus should be in an examination room of some sort. There's a small security staff on site, but I don't want a massacre. Mortals are just as easy to deceive as they are to kill.
Agreed. I'm ready to go.
There is a degree of immediacy attached to this task. Work fast. And, as on the Dane, you are not to open the Ankaran sarcophagus for any reason. Excuse me.
Take care, sir. Christ. If I can avoid killing anyone, dope. Nothing like back-to-back mission, like a weird investigative mission and now a stealth mission. Antediluvian, a member of the dreaded third generation, one of the eldest in existence. The last time I heard the phrase antediluvian was a descriptor text in, what was it? Darkest Dungeon. I haven't played Darkest Dungeon in a while. I found a mod that allowed you to have all 6 of your skills active at the same time, but it wasn't working entirely properly.
My man, what is up?
The same shift, different day. Need to do some shopping, my man. 5 bottles of morphine. He gave me a good amount of cash. Gold ring. This looks like a class ring. Your bulging wallet makes you the undead Rockefeller. Yeah, fucking hopefully. I have a round loaded in the shotgun. That's not good. Might as well stock up on submachine gun ammo. I haven't used it yet, but I might need it. There we go. Alright, my shit is loaded. Let's go cause some problems at a museum. Why a museum? Huh? Why? Actually, I have a knife there. I can sell the knife to you.
My man.
$7 is $7. Hell yeah. I should see if she's got another payment ready. Hey, Danger.
Money, right? Been a while. Your money's been piling up. Here, that should provide for an interesting evening.
Appreciate it, darling. You stay busy. Hell yeah. Incestuous nest of treachery and favor currying. That's one way to refer to the Primogen. Wait, where's the taxi? I feel like I'm going the wrong way. It's because I am. Sheesh. I do love the sense of scale. The buildings feel more appropriate in... The buildings feel like they'd be more appropriate in New York rather than LA, but... God, I think the last time I was in LA was... 2009, 2008, somewhere around there. It was a very specific occasion. My family were able to...
Need a ride?
Yes, please, and thank you. My family was blessed with the opportunity to visit a friend of ours. And we drove out to Hollywood. They living on the hills, got to hang out, interact, meet someone new. It was kind of nice. I'm assuming you're blocking the load trigger. Psychic reading by Madame Leota. Huh. Due to unforeseen, though fortunate circumstances, business of Madame Leota has been relocated onto the Santa Monica Pier. Psychic? Can't predict shit? Funny. Actually, I should save. Let's see if I can interact with this guy. Hey there. Alright. Hey, if he's not going to question it, I'm not going to question it. Damn funny. Scared the crap out of the cleaning crew. There you go. Fuck. This is going well. There's supposedly people all nearby. I can't seem to fucking find any. It's fine. If I don't have to interact with anybody, that'd be the best bet. Alright. Get the Ankar and sarcophagus shipped. Roof access. That could be useful. Or not. Damn raptor. So that's the upper hallway. I wonder how dumb it would be to just talk to him. Oh, they're armed. That's unnecessary. Okay, I did a lap and there's a grand total of fucking nothing. Let's try the white door. go. I love Gabe, really. Just a reminder, Dr. Anthony, sarcophagus guy will be working in the museum for the next few days. Let's see. Fetish. Statue on Daryl's workstation is creeping me out. I was working late the other night and I swear I thought I saw a move. There's another gag, is it? If it is, I don't think it's funny. Mavis detected a virus in the attachment of the message. The virus has been quarantined and no sense to ADCXU. Those keys you found, they're Larry's. I'll tell him you left him in the lost and found. Sales. Griff. View. Available at this time. Alright. Okay. So there's a basement entrance. Probably that door. Just don't look up. That's all I need. Shit. This one guy is causing me no ounce of headaches. Alright, I'm just going to take that upper stairwell entry I found. Oh. I had no idea. Basement key. Okay. Marshall changed the code again. He's on such a power trip. I think you're right. He managed to send it to everyone but you. Again, not that you ever check your mail anyways. You owe me lunch. Two, 3, 5, 8. Well, I might as well look around. Workroom key. See? I might have needed that. I hate my job. Be showing Dr. Johansson around personally. I think I prefer not to be pestered by the junior staff. If you have a question, I'll try to ask him it for you. That's rude. Relax, Pam. I had to move the statue in another office, so it told me to say hi. Keeping a good security practice, we changed the security code. let me in. Cute. 5 hours for their analysis to complete. Fetish statue? Something definitely odd and supernatural with it. Okay. What's my character's investigation? I need 12 points, and then I can turn in the fetish statue. With my luck... Come on. Go. Go. Shit. Spoopy. Oh, shit.
I can't understand why someone would go through the trouble of stealing a box with a very ancient corpse. This city's not that dull.
Beckett, do you mind not scaring the shit out of me? I'm assuming you're here to study the sarcophagus. Do you know where it went?
Since it's missing, I'm inclined to believe it was stolen. Or intentionally misplaced, if you like. Clearly, though, it's not here.
No shit. So what are you doing here?
I'm an archaeologist, so I thought I'd indulge in a quick study of this Ankaran sarcophagus everyone's so riled up about. My guess, from what I've read about it, is that it's a mummified Mesopotamian king. I needed confirmation.
Did you get to examine it at all?
Oh, I really wish I had. All this speculation about the sarcophagus containing an antediluvian and being a portent of Gehenna is making me cringe. These are the kinds of ridiculous, superstitious assumptions I came here to debunk.
My man. Antediluvians?
No one I know has ever met one. But each of the clans and their bloodlines supposedly trace their origin to an original vampire, an antediluvian. Some swear these grandsires still exist into the present. But then, kindred and kind believe a lot of strange things.
Fair enough. And Gehenna? That's a new one for me.
Armageddon, Doomsday, the end of all kindred. It's a common facet of most mythologies. Fear that the world will end. Many believe Cain and the antediluvians will return to consume or destroy all kindred. I wholeheartedly disagree.
Why do you disagree?
As I said, many cultures have the fear of some form of apocalypse. Kindred believed in these stories when they were human, and naturally carried them over into kindred myth. But it doesn't take a supernatural act to cause widespread destruction. Humans and kindred are just as capable of managing their own destruction as a deity. A self-realized Gehenna warrants more vigilance than a god-induced one, don't you agree? Such is my argument, which so frequently falls on deaf ears.
So, here's something I'm curious about. Thin Bloods, what's going on there?
Thin Bloods rarely exhibit features or powers of their clan, and many can't embrace. Some are even rumored to have reproduced. Many kindred are terrified that their weak blood heralds the dissipation of every bloodline. Somewhat of an ignorant reactionary response, don't you think?
Makes sense. Are there any other signs of Gehenna?
What prophecy doesn't have vague apocryphal signs? Let's see. The usual ones cited are the appearance of Thin Bloods, Cain sightings, doom, gloom, that route.
Cain?
Cain is the biblical first kindred and founder of the mythological first city, Enoch, a place where kindred and kind coexisted. I believe Cain's a figure concocted to personify the transition from nomadic society to agrarian society. That myth, like most, has been twisted by time.
Truthfully, this is some genuinely fascinating stuff. How long have you been studying our lore?
For 300 years, I've been trying to determine the function of our existence, the kindred's role in the world. I'm not content to attribute it to some act of supernatural biblical vengeance. We exist for a reason, and if it takes another 300, I'll figure it out. Any thoughts?
We're a predatory species like lions.
Yes, I've heard that theory before. It certainly seems plausible, but there's little proof to support it. Still, it's a better explanation than a divine sentence for manslaughter.
Truthfully, I don't know.
My sentiments exactly, but there's time to rectify that. Well, my work here is stolen away into the night. Think I'll do the same.
Agreed. Oh, Beckett's... You have a great night, Beckett. Hey, and I did it without killing anyone. I feel like a fucking champion. Although I probably pissed a handful of people off, I did just steal a little statuette. 8 experience points. I need another 4 to max out my investigation. I've maxed out perception, so yeah. Something definitely odd and supernatural within it. The prince is gonna be pissed. Hey, Chunk.
Oh, excuse me. Starting to doze off there. Oh, I need to get a guard animal of some sort to alert me when folks come in. Maybe one of them chimps like on that show 8 Detective? Oh, that monkey always gets his man.
LaCroix's expecting me.
What? Oh, yeah, Mr. LaCroix's expecting you. For a young guy, he sure likes to work late. Me, I spent most of my youth in the entertainment industry. Yeah, I guarded the sets for over 6 top 10 TV shows.
That's pretty cool. We'll talk later, Chunk, alright? You have a great night. That is genuinely kind of cool. 6 different shows. Like, holy shit. Sir?
The folly of leadership is knowing that no matter what you do, behind your back there's hundreds, certain that their own solution is the sounder one, and that your decision was the byproduct of a whimsical dart toss. I pronounce the blast sentence, and I soak the critical fallout. I make the decisions no one else will. Leadership. I wear the albatross and a bullseye.
Spoken like a supervisor who's so up his own ass, he's flossing his teeth with his butt hairs. Christ. Well, you might not get along with him. You are respected by everyone in the city for your leadership.
I've had my fill of sycophants. I need adjutants I can trust.
Fair. The people do respect you. What's this about?
The blood hunt on Nines Rodriguez for the murder of Alistair Grout will be called. Rodriguez's execution is only a matter of time. I have lit the fuse. If a war ignites, it's my head that will sharpen the pikes for. At least I can rest easy in knowing that you, my most promising attendant, has relieved me of one encumbrance tonight. Do you need assistance bringing the sarcophagus up to my office?
I wasn't able to bring it back. It was stolen.
Stolen?
Stolen? How? Who would...
Oh, Gary. Gary, you treasonous maggot. I should have anticipated your treachery, sewer rat.
Who the fuck is Gary?
The Nosferatu Primogen. The Nosferatu were responsible for finding out where the sarcophagus was taken after the Dane, and for getting keys to the museum. They were the only ones who knew. It's obvious to me now. My mistake.
But...
I want him found. I want him... found. The sarcophagus could be exploited, causing who knows what catastrophe to this city. If it were to fall into the wrong hands...
When you say want him found, you mean me, I'm assuming.
The Nosferatu lurk in the filth below the streets of Hollywood, but not even I know just where they hide. Hollywood is, unfortunately, lacking in any Camarilla loyalties. Hollywood's baron is an anarch named Isaac. Isaac's more civil than the anarchs downtown, but nonetheless, he wears his mistrust of me on his sleeve. He may know how to contact the Nosferatu. Find Gary and get him to talk. That sarcophagus could be used against us. Do not come back until you have it. Now, I must announce the blood hunt and bear the brunt of all consequences. Escort him out.
Right. I gotta warn the anarchs. Shit. That prick wasn't listening. He's gonna try and get somebody killed over it. I gotta warn him. If the game will let me, of course. This is not the right way. That's fine.
Just back off.
You don't remember anything. So this has escalated into really not good territory. I wonder if the Anarchs are going to start shooting at me. That would be problematic. Well, I'll try and talk to him. Fucking hope this will go well.
Listen, kid, you did what you had to do. Just a messenger, right?
Where's Nines?
I hear Nine's got word. I'd wager he's gonna be laying low for a while.
Good. What do you think happened?
It's a ruse by LaCroix so you can call the blood hunt on Nines. Standard smear job, textbook candy bullshit.
What can I do to help?
You're just eager to please, ain't you? I could give a goddamn kid, but I'm sure the boys here would appreciate it if you kept it business as usual. You hear me?
I can do that.
Just a second. I heard you were down poking around the museum.
Yeah.
LaCroix wants that coffin bad.
Because you should have seen the tantrum he threw when it wasn't there.
Seems like he has a lot riding on that sarcophagus. He gets such a fierce bug in that powdered wing of his.
Why do you think that is?
I got another scenario for you here, kiddo. Gonna bounce it off you, see what you think. You ever hear of, diablerie?
That's a new one for me. What is it?
Well, it's when a vampire drains another more powerful vampire to death. Diablerie is the Sabbat's specialty, but it's a big taboo in civilized kindred circles, and damn sure forbidden by the Camarilla.
What makes it taboo?
When a younger vampire diablerizes an elder, the younger vampire gains all of their powers.
Oh. You don't think...
Prince is willing to tear L.A. apart to find this thing so he can have it. Why? What would a power-hungry vampire like LaCroix want with a sleeping ancient? I wonder.
What do you think I should do? I mean, he wants me to bring it to him.
You gotta figure a drop of ancient blood would make any kindred just about invulnerable. Anyone who has a sarcophagus is gonna be thinking the same thing. If LaCroix gets the sarcophagus, at least we know where it is.
Yeah, I guess.
Besides, getting the sarcophagus and getting into it are two different things.
That's a good point. I'm getting out of here.
You measly fuck. You got a lot of nerve showing up here, Lick.
What did I do?
You fingered Nines. Said he killed a goddamn primogen.
No, I saw him there. At least I think I did.
I'm willing to believe you were a patsy in all this, but I'll be watching you here.
Do you got any idea where he is?
Don't expect to see him until this bullshit is resolved.
Fine, I'm out of here. I'm not up for damsels bullshit. I'm not going upstairs. Shit. Well, I'm rapidly burning up my reputation with Anarchs. Truth be told, my game is very simple. I just need to get sturdy enough that I can politely dust LaCroix and take over. At least then I can guarantee things will run smoothly. I got a decade of retail under my belt. I'm sure running an illegal operation isn't that different. Any new books, my guy? No, not today. It's this way? Yep, there it is. Hey, boss.
Hello, neonate.
Do you have a few minutes?
Of course.
I have some questions. What do you know about the Unkarn sarcophagus?
No more than yourself. But I do know that LaCroix is much too focused on acquiring it. His obvious need for it reveals a weakness that his enemies may one day exploit.
What do you think's inside it?
I do not know. Although I must admit that I sense a change in the night air, something subtle and not altogether pleasant. Perhaps the arrival of the sarcophagus is the harbinger of something more dreadful.
Such as?
I will say no more.
Fair enough. Have a great night. Then it's a right turn. There we go. I hate how his magic house can get you stuck. It's a fun gimmick, though. All right. Let's find Gary. Lucky Star Motel. Right. This way. Do the taxi. We got about 5 minutes left on the clock. We're doing great.
Lovely evening.
Yeah, whatever.
Hop in.
Let's go.
Ain't seen you here before. And if I haven't seen you, neither has Isaac. So that's your next stop.
And you might be.
Isaac's in the jewelry store at the end of the street. Consider yourself invited.
I'll head right over. Which end of the street, you prick? Now I gotta look at a map. You are here. Number 11, Abrams Jewelry. Okay, that's on the opposite side. Thank you. Your directions suck, by the way, dude. Yeah, this feels like LA. This feels like Hollywood. Sunset Print. Abrams Gold Age Jewelry. Evening.
Good evening, neonate. Isaac Abrams. I've been expecting you. Seems the wooden soldiers of the Camarilla shuffle in a little too often these nights. That baby-faced two-bit Prince LaCroix got something to say to me?
I'm looking for the Nosferatu.
So, you've come to barter information with the sewer rats. LaCroix must really be desperate if he stooped to consorting with their kind, and asking for my help of all peoples.
Any idea where I can find him?
Perhaps. However, before we discuss how I might help you, there is the matter of tribute.
I figured no information is free.
Call me old-fashioned, but this is my barony, and as is tradition, a token of respect must be paid.
What do you want?
What I want is a simple exchange. Last week I paid for a certain item, a movie, and this evening I got an email saying that the seller is ready to deliver it.
Unfortunately, he's become a bit paranoid all of a sudden. Won't meet me in person, won't drop it off, won't even answer his phone. Says he'll send the location of the pickup to a computer in the nearby internet cafe tonight. You see where I'm going with this?
You're worried it's a setup, so you're sending expendable meat instead.
Speaking of paranoia, no. Simple pickups, all that's involved. Go to the Ground Zero Internet Cafe. Look for a directory named Joseph K. and use the password Kafka. There'll be an email in there that will specify a nearby location. Meet the contact, pick up the item, come back. Not too painful, right?
Yeah. I'll head over. Then we can discuss my situation.
Excellent. In the meantime, consider yourself a welcome guest in my barony. Welcome to Hollywood.
Thanks. Very artsy. This sort of stuff is fucking exhausting. I hate the idea of having to do chores and miscellaneous bullshit for people, so this sort of stuff just gets on my fucking nerves.
Oh my gosh, is that you? Everyone was worried sick about you. When you didn't show up and didn't call and nobody knew anything about what happened to you, we thought you were dead. Are you okay? You know what, never mind. We have to help you.
I'm sorry, who are you?
It's me, Samantha. Don't you... Did you suffer amnesia, is that it? Let me make a call. We'll get everybody together. We can talk. Maybe you'll remember something. The important thing is that they know that you're alive.
I think you've made a mistake, miss. I just moved here. I don't know you.
Come on, this is serious. I know it's you. Don't you recognize me? It's me. It's Samantha. What happened to you?
Look, Samantha, right? I really don't know who you are. Is this some kind of scam?
But your face, you look exactly the same. It's uncanny. I can't believe it.
I don't know what to tell you, darling. I don't know what to tell you, darling. You mind hopping along?
Yeah. Sorry. My mistake.
Nothing like echoes of your past life coming back to haunt you. I could use a burger.
The moon is out, everyone's in dreamland, and you've turned into the dead of night. Nobody to fall asleep next to? Go ahead and
Hey there.
What's up?
Oh. That's what I'm here for.
Welcome to
And
Red
hey,
Spot,
why don't you
home of the
call me
Monster
sometime?
Chug.
Area code
72 ounces
323,
of your favorite
KL5,
beverage for 89 cents.
24K.
Blah, blah. You need help or
Looks like
something?
somebody's been waiting in the queue quite a while to speak
Yeah.
to yours truly.
What's going on around here? Anything exciting or unusual?
Always. You should come out and see my band, A Bowl of Cereal. We're playing tomorrow night at the Crematorium. $5, 2-drink men. We're gonna ruin the place.
You have nightmares about them. Help me out here.
You hear anything about the serial killer?
This isn't gonna turn out to be
I wonder how they
ironic, is it?
microwave
You're not like a
burritos
serial
in the
killer, are you?
Middle Ages.
No. What else goes on around here? Anything interesting?
Always.
Anything else I should know about?
Yeah, the Vesuvius rocks. They don't let me in anymore, but damn, the girls in there, dude. It's like midget smuggling room in there.
Great, maybe I'll check it
I
out.
wonder how they
Hey, you know,
microwave
you should
burritos in the
really ask me
Middle
about the
Ages.
special, you know?
Alright, I'll bite. What's the special?
I'm glad you asked that, bro. Seeing as how you look trustworthy or something, I got this special where you buy some really expensive burrito
I assume
tots
you
or
do
grateful
sleep,
juice.
right?
You get a free weapon of your choice, bro.
And what exactly
You
do
interested?
you do? That would
You're
explain
selling
why my
weapons
syrup
out of a
peanut
convenience
butter.
store.
Chocolate
keep it
syrup
down.
or peanut butter?
It's just my sidekick.
Dude, I have
you
to
know?
dip these potato
New
chips
amps and
in
lap dances
something.
don't pay for
Let's
themselves,
see who
dude.
else we got.
Yeah, good
Caller,
point.
what do you do for
Let's see the inventory.
Okay, and what do
Sweet
you
baby
do,
Moses,
Roger?
that's a Colt Anaconda.
So, have you written any movies I might have seen?
Well, I actually haven't finished any.
And a sledgehammer.
I see. So, have you done any kinds of writing?
Well, just some outlines right now, but I got some really good ideas for some
Ooh,
stories.
and light leather.
The old
Light leather
So,
clothing is
if
armor
you
rating of
haven't
2.
really
It hinders
written anything,
movement.
how can you call
Some
yourself
examples
a
of
writer?
light leather clothing are
Because I
jackets,
once fixed my
skirts,
toilet,
gloves,
doesn't
and
make me
boots.
a
Yo!
Is there anyone in this city that doesn't call themselves a writer or actor
They should,
or
like,
director?
combine pizza and nachos together and call them piznachios? Man, I could go for some piznachios right now.
Piznachios actually sounds kind of good. God damn, these stoners every time!
Wouldn't that make you a critic? Let's see if anyone else agrees. Line 2. Are you ready for a menage a trois?
Sure thing, Deb.
And would you please state what you do for a living?
I'm a personal assistant for a producer at Parasite Studios.
Perfect. Do you read a lot of screenplays?
Don't get me started.
Well, for our writer on the phone, here's your big chance to pitch your screenplay. Is that okay, line 2?
Highly amusing. All right. So we are now fucking kitted. Oh, I should equip that armor. I mean, our dex effects are melee. Oh, leather. We look like a threat. We've got 9 experience points. I feel like I should put that towards firearms. Wait, no. I'm saving up for investigation. 3 points away from investigation. Ground Zero, Internet Cafe. Right. So why do we need to write shit like that down? What the fuck is this? Caroline's. Hold on. I need to... There we go. That way it organizes properly. Okay. Bloody outrageous, mate. Thought I saw another rat. That's fine. Got a little terrace going on. Stolen artifact on Karn sarcophagus stolen from museum. Oh, we are 5 minutes past. Oops. Let's get one last rat in our system. Ooh, doorway. I'll check that out later. Vesuvius. Fast Buck. Asp Hole. Metalhead Industries. Sin Bin. Subtle. Staring at me.
She's just standing there, menacingly.
Alright, let me double check the map because I'm fucking lost. I am there. I need to get to Ground Zero? Yeah, okay. Down the way is going to be on the left. There's an alley near it. There it is. Internet Cafe and Gaming Center. Clearly a product of its time. But we're very much out of time for today, folks. You know, speaking of time, we're out of it. Hollywood hub. Perfect place to stop. Unfortunately, as I've said 3 times now, we're out of time for tonight. So until we meet again, Stay classy, Internet.